Click on the join member video for member video. And also you can email me if you have any question for any game or prediction. Email me for Dster and the Invincible numbers for the next draw. So let's talk about the Mega Man for last night's draw. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So let's look at the Mega Man for last draw. Like I said the other day, the Powerball numbers was here, so we gotta be careful where number are when using my Dster. So know where the numbers are. If you pinpoint numbers, you're gonna hit that jackpot. Last night was 460s, and that's a rare occasion where they draw 460, not even once in a blue moon somehow. So rare, they draw 460s. Somehow the machine didn't shuffle the ball correctly. They didn't shuffle it correctly. You have 13. 62 never happened last year, nor the year before, nor the year before. 460s. And then the ball was 14. Yeah, the ball was 14, so never happened before. So if you look at the main digit definitely 6. You have no zeros. You have no. You have 1, 2. You have 2 number ones. The one from 13 and 14. You have 1, 3. 4 is only 14. You have 1. 5 is 65. 6 is 62, 65, 67, and 69. 7, 67, and 9, 69. So again, if I'm missing any digit, let me know. So 0, 8 is not used. 0, 8 is not used. You can see that? 0, 8 is not used. So now this becomes an 8-corner game, even with the main digit being 6. But if you want to aim for the jackpot, that's all you need. You need all those digits. If you don't want to aim for the jackpot, you aim for 1 million. You can omit the 4 because none of the white ball use a 4. It brings it down to 7 corner game. So with that being said, let's copy the winning number down. Or I'm gonna retype it. I'm gonna try to retype it. Yeah. Now, remember I showed you this grid. I'm gonna bring it back to show you guys the grid again. So remember, to do the grid correctly, you need to have the right numbers. I'm gonna do the grid on top. So the first number we need is the 13. So in order to have the 13, you need the 13 to be on the outside. We're only focusing on the white ball first before the red ball. So that means that the 4 could be right here because the 14 is right here. No other number use 14, so you can put 14 you can put the 4 in the corner right here. Now for 13, you have to put 13 right over here. So now you need a 62, 65, 67, and 69. So the main digit has to be a 6, gotta be in the center. So gotta be in the center. So again, you try to put the main digit in the middle. The end digit 69 should be in the middle. 67 should be in the middle. Now you need 65 and 62. So 65 and 62. It doesn't matter if you put the 9 or the 7 over here. It doesn't matter. You can alternate. So your Dster should look like this. Your section of Dster should look like this. If you have this piece of Dster taken out, except for the 4, you are hit $1 million. If you have this Dster with the digit 4, you will hit the jackpot. So again, let's copy the Dster without the digit 4 because you want to aim for the $1 million or the jackpot. It's up to you. So the Dster should look like this: 1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 9, 5, 2. Now we're ignoring the digit 4 because all the whiteboard do not use the digit 4. None of the whiteboard use the digit 4, so we can omit digit 4 for now. You're gonna have 13. Start with lowest, 17. You're gonna have 25, 26. You're gonna have 29. Now it blocks out a lot of number if you have if you have these dead in digit. Over here it blocks out 93, 92, 95, 96. It blocks out 71, 73, and 76 because Mega Man go up to 70. So that's why it's crucial to have those dead in digit so you can lower the matrix down. So you have 30s now: 31, 36, 37. If I miss anything, you can write it in the comments. Let other people know. Don't have full 40s now. You're gonna go to 50s. 51, 52, 56, and 59. Now you're gonna have 60s. You're gonna have the 62, 65, and 69. 65 and 69. Now, do you see this? If you see this right here, you're gonna have a 15 number game because after the 69, you don't have 70s or 90s. Now, you don't have a 15 number in the matrix for last night's draw to hit the $1 million. Now, if you bring the 4 out there, let's take a step back. If you bring the 4 out there, I'm gonna put the red number, ignore these. You're gonna have 41. I don't want to put it over there. Sorry about that. Let's do it over there instead. You're gonna have 41. Sorry about that. I'm gonna do it at the bottom, sorry. You're gonna have 41. You're gonna have 43. You're gonna have 47. Then you're gonna have 34 and 14. 34 and you have 14. So if you have, if you don't know if any of the whiteboard uses a digit 4, you're gonna have to add these 5 numbers back in the matrix, bring it from 15 to 20. Still not bad, but you don't want that much numbers. So if you think the digit 4 is not used for the whiteboard, all you need is the top numbers. So let's look at top numbers first, from 0 to 9, which has a higher percentage. Yeah, look, if you look at the 7 seems to be a higher percentage drawn. So in other words, I've got the 67, so I'm gonna have to add back the 67 also here. So sorry about that. 67. Let's see if I miss anything. No. 67. So it's actually a 21 number game. So 67. So if you look at the 7 over here, I'm not gonna go in order. If you look at a 7 here, last night's game 7 would have given you 33% if you're not using the red numbers, the 40s, the digit 4. I mean, so last night's game, if you have this section of a Dster, you have 33% chance of picking the 4 correctly. You have 17, picking the 7 correctly, 17, 37, and 67. Because it occurs 3 times, you have 33% chance of picking 7 correctly. Now, if you look at the 9, we have 29, 39, 59, and 69. So on 9, you have 25% chance of picking the 9 correctly. Now let's look at the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 6 occur 7 times, being the lowest percentage with 16%. 6 times 16 is 96. So about 16%. But since you have 4 numbers that use the digit 4, 62, 65, 67, 69, you bump up from 16% to 64% of picking one of the number correctly that are associated with the digit 6 from this matrix. So you have 64%. 64%. We know that 6 was drawn a lot of times. You have bumped up to 64%, 64%, giving you the highest drawn, easiest picking number in the matrix. Now, if you look at the 2, 5, 2 will be used a lot of times, 29, 26, 25, not worth it. At the 1 also, if you isolate the 1, the only number that uses digit 1 is 17, 13, and 31. So that means the 1 also uses 33%. So that means if you want to use this matrix, I guarantee some kind of numbers, then you would have to play 3 versions of the 7s. You have the 17 on 5 lines, like let's say it's 37 on 5 lines and 67 on 5 lines. That will guarantee you one of these 5 lines will hit either 17, 37, or 67, which of course 67 got drawn, so you would have hit 67 guaranteed last night. So you have to branch your way out. So if you can branch your way out correctly, you would hit one number. Then you're going to have to branch the other number. After you branch 7, you want to branch the 1. Because after you branch 7, you want to branch the 1. So let's talk about what I mean by that. I'm going to copy the numbers down. You have 17, 37, 67. And then you have 17, 13, and 31. You're going to branch out the 2 highest percentage number, which is the 33 and the 1. So if you're going to branch out the 33 and the 1, you would have probably hit the jackpot. So again, let's show how to branch out numbers. So if I want to branch out numbers, I will have to branch out the 17, 37, and 16. I'm going to do it on all 3 only. I'm not going to go crazy and do it on 5. Like I said, just showing you. Even with the Dster, you need to know how to set it up correctly. Now, if you play these in 3 different versions, you're going to have to hit one of these. You're going to have hit 67 last max. Now you want to branch out the 17, 13, and 31. Also, since the 17 is already branched out, you can ignore that one. Because 17 uses the digit 1 and use the digit 7. So now you're going to have to branch out the 13, 17, and for 67 also 13 and 17. So that means that this line would have guaranteed you 2 numbers for last night's draw. So you want to start branching out numbers so you can hit. And these other lines will guarantee you 17 only. So you see it? You can start branching out numbers using the Dster and set up the matrix first and see what the highest percentage number is. And if you think those highest percentage numbers are going to get drawn, that are associated with the digit 1, 2, 3, you can start branching out numbers. And if you branch out the right numbers, you're going to hit that jackpot right there. So after the 7, next highest percentage number, actually 7 and 1 are tied with the highest percentage drawn rate, with only 3 of those number in the Dster. So again, you can email me for the Dster system or Invincible number system. If you want to hit the jackpot, please do that. Always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself, knowing how to branch numbers out. You can branch the right numbers, you can hit that jackpot. So you can email me. I want you guys to know how to branch out numbers correctly. And if you can branch out the numbers correctly, you're going to hit that jackpot. I want you guys to know how to branch out the numbers. You need to know how to branch out the numbers so you can hit that jackpot, because branching out the number is a key factors into hitting that jackpot, you want to guarantee 2 numbers. Not easy if you have a 4 matrix, but if you have a Dster matrix, using the matrix and Dster, you're going to have to branch out numbers. You're going to have to hit 2 or 3 numbers guarantee mostly every draw if you know how to pick the right Dster and hit that jackpot.